Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back. Forever Skies. We're here at the elevator of doom, which goes down into the dust. If you didn't see last episode, might want to check that out. I'm pretty much done with this place. I'm honestly I've come back in here after I recorded last video. Obviously I left, came back in the next day and went in to see maybe if anything respawned, and it didn't. And I looked around to see if I missed anything. Now, there's still a whole area we have to go do right now, which requires me to take this hypothermia booster to get by these plants that attack you. But after that, what I try to do is clear what I could clear. And I didn't see anything else. And honestly, the problem is the crystals and the epoxy and the plant. Look, I only end up with 5 epoxy. Now I used some of it to do stuff, but I needed more of this, and I needed more of the plants. I only found 2. Maybe they're okay. So I have 8 crystals. I had to make 2 batteries. I just made 2 batteries, which uses up the crystal because I have to go back down there, and I'm going to be going pretty deep. Anyway, I needed more energy crystals, and I needed a lot more epoxy, and I needed a way to craft the epoxy myself in here, which is via plant resin with dust daisies, and I only found 2. You can see it says I have 1 here. I have 1 dust daisy. I don't even know where the heck that is. I haven't organized my inventories yet because I'm probably going to be moving this stuff around. Yeah, I don't know where I put that dust daisy. So this here, that's medical reagent. What did I do with that? It's interesting. It says, is it in here? There it is. So, okay, so the dust daisy went in here. A bitter tasting fruit that can be harmful to your health, but it contains anti-fever substances. So I put it in the freezer because it's, quote, food, but that is the thing that I need to make epoxy. And you would think that you had, I don't think I got any seed. These are all the old seeds I got. Multi-dot seeds, the bruised flowers, the petite, the ink bulb, lobster pepper, and then I think there's one here, colander, coffee nut. I did get 3 dust daisy seeds. So it needs to be planted and watered, planting big seed. So I did get some seeds. So we're going to plant those on the ship after we leave here. I thought I got a couple of seeds. So I need that stuff to make epoxy. Epoxy so far it seems to be something very hard to come by. And yeah, this is going to be dicey because we got to take this booster thingy, which, has a time limit on it. We've got to watch our oxygen. We've got to search everything down below before the booster runs out because we got to get back past them. I think there's 2 ways to go, and there's a flower at each entrance to these little tunnels. And underneath there should be a place to do an oxygen. But just getting to that is, who knows? It could. I don't want to have to put a battery in one of the oxygen things up top. We're going to go in. Probably the only thing that respawns right over here, there's a honeybee hive. It keeps respawning every time I come in. But wherever you see those blue flowers there, see the kind of the things in the ground, that's where the crystals are, and they're not respawning.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
If you go over here, yeah, see, this thing respawns every single time. So if it's going to respawn, I'm going to get it. That crystal, I've checked them all. I can't get those bulbs there because it says knife or crossbow, so I can't knife from here. So it requires the crossbow. Anyway, let's go. Oh, wow. This area here is jank. I went up there to where those crystals are and got the... There's one here, but I don't know how to get to that one right now. Now, here's one way in, right here. And that's the flower that I gotta get by. So that's one way in. And I don't want to put a battery here, because this is really close to the... It's really close to the elevator. There must be another way to get to that upper thing up there. Okay. And then we're going to go the same way. And instead of going... See, I think those are the flowers right there, but they're not opening up. So instead of going that way, we go this way. And right here's the other entrance. That's the flower that wants to kill me. See, there's... Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. The spikes are crazy bad. To get up here... So, to get up here, you go like this. And like this. There's... I gotta go from over there. Excuse me. Over there. And jump to... Okay. So, we gotta get up here. There's a couple crystals up here. It's up there. Probably up this, maybe? We'll try that. These crystals are very important as well as the epoxy. I think I made that perfectly clear.
Entering into toxic zone.
This area though it's pretty exhausting, you know, with the when you get the bigger oxygen things, it works a lot better. Yeah, it seems like this area here has a big spike. This area right here. Big spike. Okay, I got those. And go this way. There's one. See, this is only going to give me the 2 crystals, but that's okay. There. So I got both of those. Canned water, whatever. Alright. I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go that way there. I'm going to fill this up.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, here we go.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of exhausting in here. Yeah, we're trying to go down there. Underneath where we're walking. And we need to be down there a little while, so I need to have a kind of a centrally located thingy. So that gets me by that plant.
New environment detected.
Now we gotta find a, there's one right there. I think this will probably be the best one. Centrally located. Now here's the flowers that we need. The dust daisies. What about these guys? What are these things? No, nothing. You researching back here? No. These guys, I thought they might like bloom. Oh, that's ice dew. Can I do something with this? Oh, these are... If I attack this, it might attack me. Alright. Let's, Oh, there's a battery literally right there. Interesting. So we gotta go that way. We gotta go that way. And we gotta go this way. So we'll go this way first. I think these are colanders to get. Those things look like something, don't they? Those... They almost look, I don't know, giant coffee beans or something. 3 water bottles. Always a good thing. Oh, wow. It goes further in there. Holy cow. Okay. But like I said, this thing is pretty centrally located, which is good. Get Noah's tablet in the tunnels. That's what we got to find now. This is probably where it's at. It's having us do like a cutscene almost. Oh, shoot!
Beware of my children. They do not like intruders.
Beware of my children. They do not like intruders.
He has a gift for you.
Continue on the path. He has given you a gift.
The key to the future of your species is to be found in the mistakes of your ancestors.
That was scary. I thought I was going to get eaten.
Immunity is decreasing. Vulnerability to viruses rises.
The virus has brought health to a critical state, a high-risk condition for your life. Untreated diseases will turn chronic, symptoms more severe. There will be no way to wait out the disease. Immunity permanently reduced to 50%. So I guess that's part of the game, that you get screwed. There's the crossbow. So here's the thingy here. We'll read that later. There's a little fella right there. Friendly insect. I guess we'll rescue him. I don't think... I mean, it looks like that you should go, like, check things out in here, but I don't think there is. It looks like maybe I should run and parkour over there. But I don't think you do. I think I got in here what I needed, which was the crossbow and his tablet.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
What is that stuff? No, didn't want me to scan it or... Okay. Let's go down here. Oh, there's another one of the plants here. The plants that want to kill me. That's that way up there, okay. We need this and this. Yeah, I guess that's part of the game. So what that means is, because now I have somewhat... Yeah, there's one there and one here. I have somewhat like the ability to make medicines. It's now like, look, you can't do what you did before and not make the medicine. Look, there's a thing in here. I don't know how to do that. Did I already go back in here? No, I didn't. It looks like a lot of colorful things like that you should be able to actually take, but I think they're just there for looks. You know, this knifing takes time, and I can do it faster, but it really exhausts your stamina. So we need stamina up.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
That should open that up. Now this ladder going upstairs here, it should actually take us to up top, but there was like a fence blocking off a small little area. So that'll be what that's for. Crystal. Crystal. Oh, that's plant resin. That's actually the plant resin that I need to make the epoxy. That's the first time I've actually seen anything in those things, though. More crystals.
Warning, oxygen
Okay,
level is
God,
low.
oh, these spikes are ridiculous. That's brand new computer. That's really bad game coding. I need to get that stuff. Let's see. I still have, so I only got 4 and I still have all these to fill. So we got to look at these things closer. If we can actually get resin out of them, because that's the resin like that the dust daisies give us. If we have that resin straight up. Wasn't there a room where I saw a bunch? Oh, it was back there around the corner. So the hypothermia potion is still above 50%, so that's good. Okay. Oh, back here had a lot of those things. I didn't see if there was any juice in them. But now that I look closer, there is juice. A little bit. Like 1 bottle worth. Okay. That's good. That's why they gave us all those bottles. That is going to allow me to make at least a little bit of epoxy. I need the epoxy to expand my ship right now. I'm going to need it for other things. The description of the epoxy, though, it says it's like primarily for like furniture, but I know that it's required in shipbuilding. And if it's only furniture and shipbuilding, then it should be okay. I don't have to worry too much about it, like not having enough. So see, here's the fence right there. I could walk to that other side. More crossbow bolts. More lag spikes. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these spikes literally freeze the game, and I'll be like looking over here, and it won't move. What was that? Is that something? I thought it told me to scan something. I'm pushing the oxygen here. Alright, I gotta go back.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
I think that area over there is only accessible from here. Unless I could maybe, I might be able to like, let me pump this up while we're here. I might be able to like blast through something to get out. I think I got everything down here that I need, which is good. Because like I said, I'm ready to move away from here, do a little shipbuilding, and then see what we unlock. We unlocked the crossbow, which is good. It looks like one of those weird blue bulbs that I can't reach without the crossbow is reachable over here with the knife. Now I can go back and make the crossbow, but I don't know if I need to right now. Where was that bulb at that I saw? I saw one in here. So a lot of this stuff.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Come on. Repair thrower and foam. Take repair foam. That. Take that. And I read this? I guess I did. Didn't I see a bulb in here?
Oxygen level is low.
Thought I saw a bulb. Oh, jeez, come on. That's annoying to me. I know it's probably annoying you guys hear me complaining about it, but man, that spike is like... Oh, they're right there. Oh, I think I'm supposed to jump to this. See what these things are. Oh, breath nuts.
Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Yeah. What's this? I'll just drop that. Give me these things. I picked up the wrong thing. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, shoot. I did not. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here. I should have dropped some of those glass bottles, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I saw any more of those pods up here that I could extract the... Oh, there is something over here, though. Did I go back in here already? No, I didn't. Battery. Oh, I didn't because of that plant was there. Oh, shoot. Just dropped some bottles. These are way more important than bottles.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
This might be a larger chest. Okay. Almost feel like... Yeah, I didn't walk back in here because this plant was here. I needed to take my hypothermia stuff. Okay. I think that's it.
Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Yeah, that's critical. So that other chest, it might be the same size as the wall hangers, but it's the chest that sits on the floor.
Warning, oxygen level
All right, let's
is
get up and out of here. This place is annoying. Those spikes are really bad. Like, I don't know what it is about those areas down there, but it's pretty bad. You've had things, you have things in games. Like what I was saying was my computer is all state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line 2025 stuff. And so it's not the potato PC. It's just in certain areas, but I know you see it a little bit, but what'll happen is I'll be looking like this, and then I'll look like over here, and the spike will happen somewhere, and you'll see this, and then all of a sudden I'll be like this, and it's like I'm trying to control my character. All right, so this here is bad, this immunity thing. I think, like I said, what that means is if I get something, I'll have to take the medicine, because before I could just ride it out and let it, do like the timer on that hypothermia thing down there. But now I'll have to take medicine, which kind of sucks. I have 2 medicines available that I can take. Yeah, you have to analyze them in there. I think I made the one for photophobia is one, and then meningitis is the other. So I have a medicine for each one of these. Yeah. We'll have to see what else it takes. So first off, we need to take these guys and put these in here. These are the dust daisies, and I don't want to eat them. I've got another dust daisy seed, which is good, so I can plant those. I did end up getting 9 of the plant resins, and that should, in turn, this is why I want to build, because I can't even get to the machines. The plant resin, so it takes 3 plant resin, or no, it takes 3 dust daisies to make plant resin, and I've got 5 dust daisies. Let me see, if I do that, if we go in here, to make epoxy, it takes 3 plant resins. So I have 9 right now. Okay, so I just used up those 9, and I still have the dust daisies in here, and I still have some seeds to grow some. So that's some epoxy that I made, which I needed. So now instead of just 5, I have 20. 20, that's good. And then crystal-wise, we have 23. Oh, no, 33. What is this? Partially restores oxygen level in the tank, the breath nut. Huh. we're going to put this. I'm running out of space. I have 2 spots in here. Well, I had 2 spots in there. I think I'll cook this stuff down. We'll put that in there and that in there. It buys me time to figure out. I think once you cook it, it no longer can be used in like the analyzer and stuff like that. Like if you want to analyze it here, or if you want to use it in your suit printer, it can't be cooked. It's got to be the raw form of it. That's kind of cool. Let's recharge that. All right, so I got this little guy, which means I need to make a pillow for him. I've got 3 crystal batteries. That's good. So I only needed the one that I had. I made one. I must have found 2. So that's good. Now, the resource repair thrower used to fix. Okay, so instead of walking around with repair patches in my hand, I think that. So where did I put the? Let's see. This goes in here, and I really got to organize. This stuff drives me crazy. I can put these bottles in here, I guess. Got that one. That's that stuff. I don't think any of that goes in there. That stuff. Here's my batteries. So I'll put these crystal batteries in here. I should have been cooking this. Okay, that's the batteries. And then, so here's the health kits and the repair patch, and this is repair foam. And then you have to make the foam, like the foam thrower. Here's some crossbow bolts there. Okay. These go in here. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. So this is all steel. This is the synthetics and the synthetic compounds. This is kind of like the... Now, this is the next thing, besides building the ship. There's an upgrade machine. And then it says you need these upgrade modules. My description, it seems like if I make that machine using these modules, I might be able to upgrade the scanner, these things on my tools, basically. So we'll see about that. But I think it was kind of expensive. Let's see. Oh, can I make that pillow in my suit printer? No, actually it might be in this. It's not in here. Probably didn't unlock it yet. There it is, soft cushion. The soft cushion. I don't know what, I don't think that guy gives us any benefits, that little fella, but we'll see.
Calories level is decreasing.
Okay, so device fabricator goes in here. There it is, soft cushion. 5 polymers to make that. That's actually kind of expensive. I still have a lot of the polymer, the juice to make polymer, which is pretty good. I think we'll put him up here. Open, and then you put... So look, you can put the pet on here, and then the pet can have equipment. Sporty backpack, footwear, and headwear. Oh, so if he has a backpack and you have him follow you, I guess he can be like a portable backpack for you, I guess, maybe? I don't know, that's new to me. There we go. Eat some deliciousness. So this fabricator thing, I don't know if I unlocked it yet. Sylvan unlocked the docking plank. Because I don't know. Right now I don't need to, but it required epoxy that I didn't have at the time. So we have an oxygen booster we can do. We can unlock this guy, which requires our meningitis thing. I don't need that right now. Improves breathing, allows longer submersion under the dust. So the next one we go in, that's like one of the under the dust ones, I'll have to make this. I mean, I'll have to unlock this and then craft it. Also craft the the hypothermia one, so I can get by those one plants. That it lowers your body temperature, so I guess they just react to heat sources. I don't know what this guy is. A cure for photophobia. Photophobia disease. And then here's the crossbow. Should probably unlock that. Crossbow. Garden plot. Allows for planting long-lasting plants and bushes, supports big seeds. It needs frequent watering. So this is probably what we would put down those dust things for. I'm going to wait. I need to build the ship bigger. The repair thrower, I'm guessing like maybe you build a really big ship and you want to, instead of walking up and repairing, you would use this. So I'm not going to worry about this right now. And then here's the storing resources item, allows sharing among team members. So these boxes require epoxy to make them. It's kind of expensive. I'm going to craft one. Or not craft, but unlock it. And then we can maybe make one and see how big it is. These, I like the wall ones, you know. This size here is okay. These floor ones, but there's also a storage shelf that I think that you can put these on. So it takes, okay, that 5 epoxy, that's expensive. That's expensive. Does it say how much? Container for storing resources. It doesn't say. It doesn't say how big it is. Now, I'm not going to do that right now, just because I'm trying to manage my epoxy, because I'm pretty sure I need it for the ship. Pretty sure. So this simple storage rack, this I think you can then put those crates that I just unlocked on this, so they'll basically stack on top of each other. Again, the only reason, what was that? Did you hear that? The only reason to do that, see, okay, so if I had the shelf, one here and one there, it'd basically take up at least half this wall. The only reason to do that is if those containers are larger than these. Otherwise, you might as well just do it like this. You stack 2 on a wall. It doesn't stick out as far. It takes up the same amount of room. If there's no more storage in there, I'm definitely going to make one to see. But if not, I'll just stick with these. These require more copper. These are like copper driven, and the other ones are obviously epoxy driven. So our thing says to fly away from here. So let's fly away from here before we do anything, and see if it'll kind of tell us where we need to go next. All right, we're at max lift.
Enter the labs in infected gardens. Acquire research data. Heal mistakes of your kind, but protect yourself first.
Heal mistakes of your kind, but protect yourself first. Reach that. So now it's going to be the laboratory of the infected greenhouse. All right, so the laboratory on infected greenhouse. That could be a bad sounding place. There's different variants of this elevator that I've seen. It could be one of those. One of them I don't know where it was. It could have been over there. It could have been back there. Wherever it was, it required an electric shock crossbow thing. So if we look at this thing here, you can see the tower with the little circle on top. These are the elevator ones. So there's another elevator one right here. There's one over here, but that one looks different. You see it has like a vine on it. So that one's a different variant. So that's saying, oh, it should be right there. There's one right there. And that other one is either that one or something over there. But where it wants us to go is way over here. Way over that way, which is fine. Can actually swing by, just head off this way. These ones here we're going to want to come back to at some point. And you can see, over here, I've been 1.48 kilometers this way on a greenhouse. You can see the green thingy. I think we should go for this guy and head toward that. Maybe that'll tell me if these things, if this world, if you just keep traveling one direction, so it seems like it might be on the other, might be on the other side of those mountains. But there is, look at this thing right here. I think it's this. Look at this guy. This is maybe that question mark, or that one up ahead is. Look at this thing though. This is, I haven't landed on anything like this. Yeah, this. Wait. Is that the place it wants us to go to next? Right there? Didn't it say so many kilometers away? Maybe not. Let's just go down here and see what the story with this place is. So there's a landing area there. It looks like it goes nowhere. Usually, a place that you haven't been will give you something that you don't have. This is an overgrown something.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Wild habitat. It's called wild habitat.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Okay. Artifact trade station, chitin, glowweed, siren crown seed, siren crown fruit, moss needle, fruit, motion detector, breath nut, wrecked small backpack module. Ooh, I need that. Fiberglass panel, dust firecracker seed. There's a summer balm fruit. Holy, old alternator, wrecked upgraded crossbow. Interesting. That's a lot of stuff, and a lot of fruit or plants.
Hydration level is decreasing.
A lot of plants. Interesting. Okay. Here's the little thingy. I haven't been taking these out lately. On the bigger ones because I haven't explored them very good. My little friend in there looks anxious, like he wants to hang out. Tell me there's not a storm coming. Okay. Oh, I made one of those water catcher ones. They suck. They suck in comparison. They literally do need rain, and I don't think I've ever filled it up to 5 full bottles. What is that thingy? Old alternator. Required tool, knife crossbow, generates electricity due to external striking force. So you have to hit it. How does that work? It's showing me the knife. So I'm looking at it, but I can't see. Maybe are those call me crazy, but those look like targets. Like if I hit that thing, it's gonna spin, turn this on, and then open this door. Doesn't it look like a rotating mass with the yellow? Did I unlock the crossbow? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so here's the thing. I gotta move that blimp thingy. In order to do that, this is the main thing I saw first that needed 5 epoxy. And I think I read somewhere, so I'm not sure on this, but I think I read this is when you're messing around with moving your balloons around, when you attach them, like say, here's the thing, I need to remove that, right? So I can build the whole second floor and then put it back on. But in order to remove that, I have to have another one that will support the existing weight, all right? And you need to have a minimum of, some people say 2, some people say 3. Let's just say 3. You need to have 3 spaces. So here's 1 and 2. I'd have to put another thing out here to make it a third. Put a blimp module on there, then build a blimp big enough to carry the weight. Then I can delete that one, build the rooms across, then put it back on, then delete this one. Right? Sounds like a lot. Well, they said, well, when you delete these things, they don't give you back your materials. So if that's the case, and I go to do that, I'm going to be burning through all my epoxy, just building one, removing one, building another one, removing another one. Sounds complicated. It's not. It's not complicated. All right. Did I unlock the crossbow? Where would the crossbow be at? In my suit? Their tools, crossbow. That's a cheap one. Metals, polymer, and machine parts. There's a lot of machine parts, but not too bad of a build. And then metal and synthetics for making 5 bolts. That's not bad at all. It said inside this place is like an upgrade thing. That's the other thing I was talking about. So let's see, is that in here? Because distiller, the virus, so we have the distiller built, have the virus sample analyzer built. I built the deck extractor. It's not what I thought it was. I think there must be another version of it. So here, this thing, this is the one. The upgrade fabricator crafts device and improvements, needs upgrade modules to operate. So I have 20, you can see. It requires 2 to build it. 10 epoxy. This is why I didn't build it before, because I only had 5, and I only have a total of 18. But I'm thinking this thing can upgrade my tools, I'm guessing. The research station, oh, that's the big thing I have over there. It looks small here, doesn't it? But that's this thingy. It looks so small in my image. Hey, little fella, what are you doing? You're kind of ugly. And pink. And pink. All right, I'm thirsty. And hungry. And thirsty. Do I have any water in here? Nope. So, I'll make this. I'll show you the water thing I did. I mean, there's probably enough water in it now, but when I put it out and I kept going back to it, this little guy, there wasn't enough in there. So I just keep doing this. This thing actually is pretty fast too. So just do that, fill this up, and I did pre-make a bunch of water just in case I got myself into a bind or I was going to be watering something. So this, I built this. I know I talked about it, but this is not the automatic version. So this one you get on it and you do your own thing. The good thing is it's really fast. So the cool thing about this, and that's its range there. If you're parked somewhere, you don't need to recharge it either. So if you're parked somewhere like this and all the stuff is out here, just move it like pointing this way. So the good thing about this is I can park somewhere, get my metal thing working automatically, jump on this and get all the synthetics I need, That's what it's good for. Later on, I believe there's an automated version of this, and there's also a sorting machine that you can put. So it's like you would put, if you had more room, like more, if you built out, say, over here, you would have one of the turrets here, one of the turrets here, the sorting machine in the middle or behind it, and it would, you could tell it, only get synthetics, or get synthetics and metals, or get, so it doesn't fill up your inventory. And it's automated from what I remember. But that thing over there is fine too. When I park up and I'm doing stuff, I'm always behind on synthetics. So here's the metals, right? We got up to here. And then synthetics, we only have this amount. Not a whole lot in comparison. Right? So synthetics are all done by hand. And now I can use that thing here while I'm doing the metal. So that's cool for now. But ultimately I wanted to automate it. I did unlock the sorter. I don't know if it's in here. I don't know if I unlocked the whole thing. Metal collector, helm. Yeah, it looks like I haven't actually researched it yet. But there was a sorter. I think. I thought I had the sorter. Energy crystal fuel. Yeah. That's energy crystals are hard to come by. I don't know why you'd want to make fuel out of it. Save furniture, upgrade fabricate. Maybe I didn't get the sorter? Or maybe it's in storage. No. That's interior stuff. And it's not considered furniture. Oh, so here's the pet equipment. So, small backpack for the pet. Sporty apparel. This stuff must just be for looks? I get the backpack, but not the other thing. It's possible it's in here? Where would it be in here? I don't usually... Can't craft big things in here. Except the device fabricator, because... How are you supposed to craft a device fabricator without a device fabricator? Maybe you guys saw it and I didn't see it in where I just looked, but I was pretty sure that I had unlocked the sorter, but maybe not. I'm sure there's somewhere I can go look in my... Is that battery gone? That battery's dead. Alright, where did I put those batteries? Regular batteries. I think these are designed to high energy. Those don't go in here, but I think they last way longer because they're more expensive. All right, crossbow. I was gonna make the crossbow. Did I make the crossbow? I did not make it. I unlocked it. Did I make the crossbow? I don't see it in my inventory. Now I did. Alright. There's that. And we gotta find those. Where'd I have those? Well, here's 8 of them. Wait, I must have had them in 2 places. I didn't think that's where those... Yeah. I have 18 of them. I have 18... Okay, so... Put that out of your hand. That's really annoying. Put those away. Let's go see if we can spin this sucker. You know what that honey I ate must have like a big energy thing, because I haven't slept, and look at my energy. What does that honey give us? Plus 30 energy. Wow. Okay. So the boiled thorn honey, it's pretty good. It's pretty good for some energy. Might make another freezer. These things are super handy because first and foremost, they keep your food from going rotten. But second, it's a storage thing, right? And what better way to store your food than in the freezer? I actually really like that. Okay. Can I aim with this? Yes, you can. Housekeeping. Is it gonna close? That's pretty cool. There's dead people in here. The gold mine. This is a gold mine. The problem is that no one needs gold anymore. We've gone back to the Stone Age. Give me a bottle of clean water and something uncontaminated to eat. I'll praise you for the rest of my life. That is realistically like 5 more years, if I'm lucky. Okay. So the gold mine, huh? Is that... Those are books. I thought it was a gold mine. Alright. Is this like a... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, there's a chest up there. Sometimes those chests there will have epoxy in them. Loot! Speaker? Okay. Now this place had a lot of things to unlock. Or to scan. Take what? What'd that say? Take... Oh. Oh, it's in his hand. I'm like, what is it saying? There's something there. That thingy. Oh, a crystal bat. Oh, nice. Crystal battery. Random. But that means that this facility might need crystal batteries instead of regular batteries to do stuff. So we need some repair. What is that? Fungal. They use their own... Okay. That probably just gives us biomass. I don't see that giving us anything. I gotta repair this guy, because those are important. Whatever's in those things are important. We'll go grab some stuff. Now looking down. Okay, yeah. How do you get to that thingy? Oh, give me the cash! Give me the cash! This is an interesting one. You think that it's... Oh, those are those breath nut vines. Produces oxygen. It looks like maybe you walk... Instead of going down an elevator, you might walk down into the bad stuff. It's an interesting concept. It feels like I'm right on the edge of it. Okay. There's a guy who got crushed by that thing. That's doesn't look safe. It was so dark I thought I had my light off, but I had my light on. Does this really go down in... Oh, it does, dude. Interesting. It's a long walk. This plant doesn't need to be scanned. Looks like... I don't know if it's an elevator or just like a... Wow, it's super dark. Wait a second. What's that? How do we get there? From above? Copper. That's copper? Oh, it's copper wire hanging. That's cool. I always like copper. Yeah, that is super dark down here. So you gotta walk this tree? that totally seemed... Dude, I'm telling you guys, my light is on. Oh my god, it's really dark. I can see bad things happening. Let's just walk over here a little bit and see if we start losing oxygen. Look at that. It goes down into the bowels. It doesn't seem...
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Crystals. Another chest to repair. One crystal there? Oh, shoot. Now I can hit that from a distance without getting stung, which is good. Oh, I thought that was a dude standing there. Crystal time. Another chest over there. Those chests are good. You definitely want to get those chests. That's 3 chests so far.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, right there is the recovery point. Wow, dude. I think because this is outside, probably going to go back. We'll get some repair patches. And now where do you go on this thing? We'll get some repair patches and make it daytime. So this is a little helium, a little secret-ish area. It's a long ladder. Oh. Not so secret-ish. Just brings me back to here. Boring. Alright, I like that thing. That was kind of a cool way to open it up. So there's another version of this tower that has some kind of weird, like, electrical vines blocking that doorway. And I landed on there and saw that, and I'm like, well, I don't even have a crossbow, let alone the electric bolt. So we're gonna have to find that again. Unfortunately, I landed on it, which took away the question mark of it. Let's cook these down. All right, let's put some stuff away, and I need to bring repair patches. So 5. It took like 3 to 4 to repair. I think 10 would cover 3 chests, but not 7. Let me take that. I'll make some. What's that guy? Oh, the breath nut. I'll leave that with us. We're gonna use that this time. See, I don't think I have to cook it. Put that away. The copper away. What do we have? This stuff here should go in here. That goes in there. That goes in there. And that goes in there. Drink that. Somewhere I have all my fuel. I don't remember where I put it. All the way at the end? That's where it used to be. There it is. Okay, we'll cook this guy down. I'm gonna make 1 repair patch. So now we should have 10. So now we have 10 of those. That should be enough. I mean, just in case I can bring these other 2. You don't want to be short on that. I was said we were going to make it brighter out. Just a little bit. It's really dark down there. Yeah, this, alright. I put this here, like, once in a while it's powered on, but most of the time it's not, so it's just in my way. I can't walk through here. It takes up a large area. So, I got food. Eat one of those now. That brings my energy back up. I think I probably put... I think I have cooked versions of these in here. I do. I have these guys here. One of these. Alright, let's go get the chests. Get the chests. Obviously, we're going to have to go deeper. There's a like a metric butt ton of things to scan in this world. Or in this tower. But it's mostly fruit. I feel like before I do grab that stuff or go down there, I want to make another freezer probably. So it takes 3 to do that. Okay. Alright, so this is good. These upgrade modules are good. These are good. Motherboard is good. And the improved insect lure. All good things. All good things. So that was one chest. Another chest is over here. Was it over here? Or was it underneath? 2 in the non-breathable area, right? So take these, put them on here. I think the other chest was there and one over here.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Okay. Nice. I need more of those upgrade modules. Always good. Old canned water. Yeah, whatever. So I can get over to this on the same oxygen one. Okay. What is that? Isotonic drink. Alright, that's all decent stuff. Good and good. Now, we'll go back up, we'll take a breath, and we'll walk in deeper.
Oxygen level is low.
And we have that nut. There was, there's some keystrokes that might be useful. Was it not spacebar? There was something. V? No. Q? No. E? No. I'll have to look it up. It brought up like a radial menu where you could take certain things like food, water, health, possibly these types of things. See, it can't put it here. Use, move, and split. What was that? Settings. Controls. I thought there was a, what do you call it? A radial menu. Item select? Maybe C? There it is. Okay, so you can pick food, health, water, and 3 different bows. That's cool. But I was hoping for, instead of having to do this and right-click that. Alright. Let's go down here. So
entering into toxic zone.
maybe grab another one of these. Oh my god. Dude, I hear... Oh my god, they're... Dude, I think we found the place where there's creatures. Remember I said they added something in? Look at, there's a dude right there spitting things at me. That guy. Oh, shoot. Juicy.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Alright, so this is their version of combat. Well, that pissed him off. Oh, you have to reload it. They're spitting right here. Yeah, see, they keep spitting on the entrance here. Oh, maybe there's... maybe I'm reloading, but there's 4 crossbows.
Warning. Oxygen level is low.
That's a fair amount of hits I've got on that guy. Did one of them die? There's sludge in the area here. I know I could go in deeper, but this is my first encounter against these guys.
Warning. Oxygen level is low.
That guy's down. Alright, let's see if we can scan him. Should be 2 down over here. More breath thingies. What is this? O2.
Warning. Oxygen level is low.
Maybe that sign is for this thingy. Requires crystal battery. I think that's what that is. It's a sign for that. So I would imagine, oh my god, it goes deeper. I would imagine that you want to put down that crystal battery there, because there is a lot of area to search. I want to take all of these things, but there's some there. Looks like the first area is guarded by 2 of them. Feels like we're walking in bad stuff too. That's where I came in. Nothing else to scan here. It goes down again. Yeah, it would be cool. It's like if you could do this and use it on there, but you can't. So we could put one in there and have a full refill right there. I'm going to need more crossbow bolts because I'm sure there's more dudes down here. Like it's another area right here. Is definitely some more. Yeah, there's one.
Warning. Oxygen level is low.
It says you can use a knife. Like, yeah, you going to walk up to those dudes and use a knife? I don't think so. Yeah. All right, I think it's time to get out of here. So this this tower would be a place for all kinds of fruits, vegetables, vines, weird stuff, right? That's what it seemed like. That was cool. At first I thought, oh, they said they added in. I was already down there. They added in, like enemies, some sort of combat mechanism. I thought, oh, it's just they already had the those little, what are they? Like, not crickets. The little animals that come out of the ground in the planting plots. They were always kind of nasty. They kind of hurt and give you meningitis. So I thought they added the bees, or the honey bees. And then there is also, I got bit by some vine or something going up on one of the small towers, and it gave me meningitis for the first time. I thought, oh, that's what they've added. Nope, they've added big creatures down there. What if you took this guy with you and he got bombarded by that stuff, that bad stuff? That wouldn't be good. All right, so I'm going to store some of these in here. Put our repair patches, I think, back in here. Some fuel goes in here. Food, ISO drinks can't fit. I'll drink that. Yeah, you can tell how badly I need to do my inventory. That goes in there. That goes in there. The motherboard goes in there. I think if I make like a food, water, and seed section, that would help a lot, because that's taking up that little thing, this little thing. It's taking up over half of this one. That's all that. Maybe a fuel one. Here's like medicines. See, there's water, food, lures. I can't put my lures in here. I'm going to take that out, put the lure in there. This goes in here. See, more water, food. It's very... it's not really organized very well. It's not organized. So I have 5 crossbow bolts left. And the crossbow bolts are pretty cheap. This should be back up to 20. 20 and 20. Alright, so we can continue on here. I really want to do the upgrades, the studies, and this was what did they call this one? A dust territory variant, because this is the stuff that it was looking for. That's a lot of stuff in there. A breathnut seed. I didn't get a seed. Dust firecracker seed. Does that make explosive crossbow bolts? Summer balm fruit. Rub that on your face, I guess. Upgraded crossbow. So much in here. If this is actually it, I did do the scan when I first got here. But here's another underdust variant with more seeds. The medium oxygen tank is what I was looking for in that first one, but I didn't find it. Wait, I thought we scanned this guy. Didn't we scan that guy? I did. I know I scanned him. Maybe there's a variant of him? That's weird, because I did scan that guy. Either way. Alright. Let's take a look at the radar. So that other thing is literally right. It is that thing that's right over there on this side of the mountains, because you can see the mountain chain there. So it's literally right there where we're supposed to go next. I wouldn't mind. There's no garden one. The garden ones, these ones here have the really high platforms. Actually, this one that we're on has a high platform. Like if you want to do, well, for me, if I want to do building, I want to get up pretty high above the dust. The good thing about the garden ones are you don't seem to take lightning strikes like the top of the tower does, which is above you. Let's see, we're at 2.6. That one's not very high. I think that was the highest one on here, though. That particular platform there. It's not that big. Actually, there's one right there that I can't get to. Interesting. Look, there's another platform there that I can't get to. And the next one we're supposed to go to is over here. I think it's that one right there. And that's... Maybe we go over there. It's a garden variant. And I said I like to land on the garden ones to do building. We're at 290, so this is as high. It's as high as I've been. This one's a little bit different. So usually, okay, so that one's got junk on it, so I can't land over there. Which is usually the one that leads you straight up to the center section. So I guess we'll land on this one, the second one lower. I can get it a little bit straighter when I land.
Unknown location reached.
This is where we were supposed to be going. It looks like a lot of places to fall off.
Uncharted area. Warning.
Nice.
Highly contaminated zone. Preliminary analysis initiated.
Oh, no.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Okay. Large Rex sprinkler. This nucleus, which I don't know why I couldn't get that before. Electrolyte pill. Capsaicin? How do you pronounce that? This inhibitor. A hemoglobin purifier. Oh, maybe with that you could clean your blood and get your infection level up. Wrecked medical station. Wrecked decoy, wrecked pipe, sprinkler, automated deck extractor. Oh, maybe I didn't get it. That's the thing I was talking about. The automated deck extractor. I guess I didn't get it before. All right, we won't take off from here in this episode. But we're at another place that requires a lot of stuff. So there's multiples of these around the map, right? So you hit one, you may find one, or maybe you have 10 things to scan. You may find one thing on here, you may find 5 things on here. Whatever else you don't find, the way I did it before is I look at my studies and I'm like, okay, so wind farm variance, I'm at 75% of completion, but I've scanned everything on there, which means I'm guessing that there's some other, maybe some question mark ones that I haven't gotten to is a variant, and when I get there it does the analysis, it'll give me something else to scan. So basically you want to look at these scans here and see how much you've got. It tells you, obviously we don't need to do any more communication facility ruins. It's completed. I think that's where we started. And then all these other ones, though, the closest one we're at is the radio tower ones, because I was hitting a lot of those, and there's not that much stuff on them because they're kind of basic entry-level starting things. Let's just look in this first building. Is there anything to scan in here? You'll die if you go in there. This place is contaminated. The plants have grown here to emit gaseous substance that destroys the immune system in seconds. Wow. Well, we have to go in there, get the immunity booster. Okay. That's another one of those medical reagents. Find research reports in the laboratory on the infected greenhouse. First aid kit. That's not good when the first thing they offer you is a first aid kit. Yeah, these places are pretty wicked. They're the world was pretty scary before, and now they've added things that will give you diseases and stuff. So these reagents, I've got 3 of them. Organic matter with highly diverse mixture of antibodies. I think these are part of like the crafting recipe. So brain cleanser takes the colander. First aid kit, bruise flower. The hypothermia booster requires the meningitis thingy. I think maybe that's required to make this. Where would that be at? I think that's made in here. We analyze the sample, and then it gives us the resulting thing that it gives us is this. Photophobia. I don't know what this is used for. We'll find out in the next episode, maybe. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching.